You always want to make sure the taper is nice and smooth on the edge so when you line it up, it doesn't make it difficult for you. Now that we're done with the back taper, we can move on to the side taper and create our first guideline. Now that we're done butting him out and we already have our NST outliners out, we're going to move on to his neckline and start off at the bottom, working our way to the top arch. Remember to go slow and make sure the hair feeds into. This part you always want to comb down and re-edge just to make sure it's very sharp. Moving back over to the side taper, we're moving on to our no guard all the way open and creating our second guideline. We're then going to use the lever to remove the initial guideline. Now that we're done erasing our initial guideline, we can move on to the one guard all the way open and create our third guideline. Before we move on to our zero guard, we're going to debulk with our two guard all the way open first, then move on to the zero guard. Now we're switching back over to the zero guard and we're removing the line between the one guard and the two guard. Now we're using our clipper of a comb to help us debulk and blend into the sides. Now that we're done blending in the side taper to the top, we can move on to our NST outliners and line up a C cup. I always start off at the bottom arch and then work my way to the top. As you can see, I'm going slow enough that the hair feeds into the trimmer and makes a You also don't want to push anybody's vertical bars back because it would stand out. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Greatly appreciated. Thank you. Also, if you leave a comment down below, I'm 100% gonna reply to it, so make sure you do. Here I'm using the foil shaver to remove the stubble on the sideburns. He does not like the shaver on the back of the neck because it does bump up. Now we're moving on to our Turkish razor and Derby premium blades, and we're going to make them as crispy as possible. Remember to always apply shave gel to lather the skin, and then also stretch the skin as much as possible while keeping the blade at a 45-degree angle.